Hello guys, welcome to my GMB channel. I'll never be the same. Louise Thompson's emotional health struggle after giving birth revealed. Louise Thompson has always been known for her strength, honesty, and fearless openness. From her time on television to her candid presence on social media, she has never shied away from telling the truth, even when it hurts. But nothing could have prepared fans for the emotional weights of her latest revelation. In a raw and heartbreaking confession, Louise has spoken about how giving birth changed her health forever, admitting through tears, "I'll never be the same." What was meant to be one of the happiest moments of her life quickly turned into a traumatic experience that left lasting scars, both physical and emotional. Louise's journey into motherhood was not filled with the glowing joy so often portrayed publicly. Instead, it became a battle for survival, recovery, and identity. The aftermath of childbirth brought complications that reshaped her body and her life in ways she never imagined. Behind closed doors, Louise faced months of pain, medical procedures, and emotional exhaustion. While the world celebrated the arrival of her baby, she was quietly learning how to live in a body that no longer felt familiar. Simple daily tasks became overwhelming, her energy disappeared, her confidence was shaken, and the fear that her health might never fully return became a constant shadow. What makes Louise's story so devastating is her honesty about grief. Not just grief for what happened, but grief for the person she used to be. She has spoken openly about mourning her old body, her independence, and the version of herself that existed before childbirth. This kind of loss is rarely talked about, yet it affects so many women in silence. Emotionally, the struggle was just as heavy. Louise admitted that the pressure to be strong, to be grateful, and to appear happy made her feel incredibly isolated. Society often expects new mothers to push through pain with a smile, but Louise revealed how damaging that expectation can be. There were days she felt broken, guilty for struggling, and terrified that admitting the truth would make her seem ungrateful or weak. Her appearance on This Morning was a turning point. Sitting there, visibly emotional, Louise spoke with courage and vulnerability, her voice cracking as she explained that childbirth didn't just affect her temporarily, it altered her health long-term. The moment resonated deeply with viewers, many of whom said they felt seen for the first time. Louise also opened up about the mental toll of chronic health struggles. The constant uncertainty, hospital visits, and slow recovery chipped away at her sense of control. She described moments of deep anxiety, fear of the future, and frustration at a body that refused to heal on her timeline. Motherhood, while beautiful, became intertwined with trauma, a reality she never expected. Yet, amid the heartbreak, Louise's honesty has become a lifeline for others. Messages flooded in from women sharing similar stories, mothers who suffered quietly, believing they were alone. Louise's willingness to speak out has cracked open an important conversation about postpartum health, trauma, and the long-term consequences many women face, but rarely voice. What's especially powerful is Louise's refusal to sugarcoat her experience. She doesn't pretend everything is fine. She doesn't rush her healing for public comfort. Instead, she stands in her truth, acknowledging that love and pain can coexist, that motherhood can be both miraculous and devastating. At the same time, Louise has expressed deep love for her child, making it clear that her honesty is not about regret, it's about reality. She wants women to know they are allowed to struggle, allowed to grieve, allowed to say, "This changed me." Today, Louise continues to navigate life with a new understanding of her limits and her resilience. She is learning how to listen to her body, how to ask for help, and how to rebuild a sense of self in the aftermath of trauma. It's not a neat or easy journey, and she doesn't pretend it is. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that childbirth doesn't end at delivery, and that healing isn't always linear. Some wounds take years, some changes are permanent, and acknowledging that truth is not negativity, it's bravery. "I'll never be the same" is not a statement of defeat, it's an honest reflection of survival.
Louise Thompson's emotional revelation has touched hearts because it speaks to something deeply human, the courage it takes to tell the truth when the truth is painful. By sharing her story, she has given countless women permission to speak their own, and that may be her greatest strength of all. Sometimes the most powerful voices are the ones brave enough to say, "This hurt me." If you want, I can make it even more emotional, adapt it for voiceover narration, rewrite it with a stronger focus on this morning, shorten it for retention and SEL, add hashtags plus pin comment.